right, I'm live. Nobody on here yet, but I'm sure somebody will come soon. Well, this is stream number 2. If anybody's watching before, what's going on, Blade Walker? If anybody's watching this in the future, round 2. Space Ghost, how you doing? Double Top Secret live stream number 2, guys. I'm going to take that toy from you, dog. Oh, quiet toys, buddy. Get a quiet toy. Sorry, my pup behind me want to grab a toy as soon as I went live. I didn't realize that Satisfaction was doing a live. That's fine with me. No big deal at all. I tried to look to see who was live and who wasn't, and I completely forgot about Satisfaction. Forgot he was going live. One sec. Let me get this pup out here. Come on, Freddie. Come on. Let's see, bud. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Well, look, if y'all want to go check out Satisfactions, I totally understand. We're not going to be doing anything special on here tonight. Just wanted to go live while the house was empty. It's just my wife and my son here. Everybody else is gone to a birthday party. So I figured better shit or get off the pot, right? Hope everybody's having a good night. Little hump day action. Somebody, Kelly, how you doing? Maddie's ending, so perfect timing. Got lucky there. Awesome. So I've been trying to learn the StreamYard, how to use it. I'm probably going to have to upgrade the plan because like StreamYard's free, but if I pay for certain plans, I can get the giveaway tool and I can do other stuff on here. So I'll probably end up doing that before I do the next live. I'm going to try to do one this Saturday and do a giveaway on the live. Michael Miller, how you doing? Yeah, this Adam is freaking sweet. It's one of my favorite knives right now. It's almost too damn pretty, but it's nice. I like it a lot. They did a good job on it. It's quite genius design, really. Excellent knife. All right, thanks for the update there, Space Ghost. Blade Walker, I was not able to ship your package yet, but it's in my truck, so I'll get it shipped out. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day for you, bud. Kathleen Smith, how are you? Mersal, I'm so sorry if I slaughtered your name. I'm not good at that. At pronouncing names. Betty Davis, good evening. Stephen Wallace, how are you? Gons, what's going on? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Kathleen, I'm not sure if I said hello. Sorry if I did not. I think I'm not going to, don't think I'm ever going to announce that I'm going to do a live. I think I'm just going to do it. I like that premise. Might not work for everybody who wants to watch, but you know, it's okay. Um, there's a couple things we want to talk about tonight. I'll probably wait until there's more people in here. If more people come, if not, then I'll say we'll talk about in a minute. I have a Patreon giveaway going on right now. I'm sure most of you are aware. After I do this Patreon giveaway, I'm going to do some new rules for Patreon. I'm giving away both these knives. Both these knives were donated to the channel, but I watched one of I don't know if anybody else is subscribed to Scotch and Things, but he did a video that made a lot of sense to me, talking about channels giving away free stuff they get for free on Patreon and member only giveaways behind a paywall. He said it was kind of sleazy, and I kind of agree with him, and I didn't even think about that to begin with. So for now on Patreon and member giveaways, I'm only going to give away stuff that I paid for with my money, not stuff that was given to me. The stuff that was given to me, I will obviously still give away, but it will be just regular subscriber giveaways. Like the next one I'm going to do is for this Max Ace Amber 3 with a Satu Dave regrind on it. That is fantastic. It's a great knife, good size. It's a big boy, 4-inch blade, a little over 4 inches actually. M390, super thin blade, hollow grind now. So that'll be open to everybody. So also I'm going to start using my GoPro for lives, and I was going to do that tonight and realized I did not have the proper attachments to connect it, so I had to order that. So the next live stream, hopefully, you'll have better, much better picture quality, because this one isn't bad, I guess, but I can't have any lights on to speak of. I'm basically sitting here in the dark, and yes, he does excellent work. I have 3 of his regrinds right now, and they're great. Anyway, hopefully the video quality will get better. I already have microphones. I'm not using them right this second. I'm just using the one that's on my laptop. But we'll get it all worked out. Angelo, how you doing, buddy? Crispy Critter, hello, how are you? 15. It's pretty good. My very first live stream I did Saturday, total of 28 people at once was on here, which was fantastic, way better than I thought it was going to be. So I very much appreciate that, guys. I had a few of you join the membership, which is awesome. I will continue to do membership giveaways and all that good stuff too. So also going to throw in a bunch of stickers. I get stickers in just about every package I get, so I'll always give those away as well. Angelo, thank you for becoming a member. Very much appreciated. Awesome, buddy. Todd Carr, how you doing, buddy? Dang Ross, what's going on? Jacob Price, how you doing? All right. I guess me choosing to do this on a Wednesday evening wasn't too bad of a choice. Hope everybody's doing all right. What's everybody carrying today? Today I carried the same thing I did yesterday. Was the 8010 with the Satu Dave regrind on it, which is just a completely different knife now. And also carried the tried and true Police 4. Brian Kerr, how you doing? Mark Dotson, how you doing, buddy? Angelo, thank you for gifting a membership. And whoever receives that membership, glad y'all got it. Brand New American, how you doing? Yes, it is awesome 8010. It's also got original goat scales on it, which I like quite a lot. Surprisingly, I had some trouble when I put it back together, me being a complete moron. The 8010 has phosphor bronze washers, but it also has Teflon washer in there, and the Teflon washer is supposed to be next to the blade, and for some reason I put it next to the aluminum, so it messed with the entire action of it, and it was just terrible. I bet that S&G is awesome, Marceau. Oh, did anybody else see that? AWT has the Manix 2 lightweight scales up. Man, I need to go check that out because I need some of those for this extremely loud yellow handled Manix 2. I love the knife. It's got a great, it's a great platform in general. I just hate the yellow, so I'm definitely going to get some of those. Rat Wand for work. Excellent choice. Can't beat that. Mini Praxis and Sack Companion. Good choices. Jacob, yes, you can take this one apart. This one and some of the other new ones have screw together construction. Watch if you go buy one, though, some of them like the S110V and the BD1N, they still don't have screw together construction. So some of them do, some of them don't. Josh, yeah, he's Josh 33025. The hollow ground I got from Sat 2 Dave is so thin I can flex it with my finger. Yeah, he's told me a few he messed up a few. He obviously didn't try to do it. It just happened. He was new to it, and he's still quite new to it. He's been doing about 6 months now. The regrinds I've got on these three are excellent, but he did say that he messed a few up, and that is unfortunate, but it's part of the learning curve. That does suck. Thomas McDonald, how you doing? Clarence Davis, how are you? We have 27 people in here. That is quite awesome. That's one shy of the last. Keep putting OG scales in the cart for the 80-20.5, but haven't pulled the trigger. They did an excellent job on these scales. And it did take 6 weeks to get them, but they are awesome. It just feels like a completely different knife. Feels like a much more expensive knife. It's still a great knife, even without the scales or the regrind, but they're still awesome. If I miss anybody in this chat, I apologize. I'm trying to keep up with it, but again, this is only second live stream, so this will take a while for me to get used to doing this stuff. I've been wanting to do it a long time, and I'm glad we're doing it now. That is an excellent carry. Praetorian T Genesis, Microtech, Ultratech, Tanto. I love the Praetorian. The Genesis is awesome. I've had a micro before, and I don't think I've ever had a full size. I haven't. I have never had a full size. Hopefully one day. I noticed that Medford's starting to kick out a lot of lefty knives now. Tell you what, if you want to buy a Medford, they are everywhere. So I'm quite certain you will find the one that you want. Very, very expensive knife, but I like them a lot. And I've met Greg. He's a cool dude. He's very well, he's Greg Medford. You either hate him or you like him. So I liked him. I think he's cool. Yeah, thank you, Clarence. Appreciate that. So I won't be able to do a giveaway on here tonight. Todd Carr, you're right. I think the 8010 and XHP did have a hollow grind. Yeah, I like a full thickness blade too. It doesn't bother me either way. He just wanted to. He just offered me a regrind. He said, "You got anything you want me to regrind?" I said, "Yeah, let's do this one, just to have something that he's done." The owner always has me handle the expensive shit, which makes me nervous. Yeah, I don't have anything super expensive right now, and probably won't for the foreseeable future. But I'm going to try to work on quantity and quality instead of just the high end stuff. Do have an old school cleric. This is one of the originals. It's a very low serial number too. I think it's 300 and something. Extremely hard to open, and it's really loud. It's not a great out the front, but it's cool. Yeah, I use it for EDC, but I also carry it for work. So I'm kind of staying away from zip ties right now with it. It'll probably handle a zip tie just fine, but it's not a hard use knife anymore. That's for sure, because it is extremely thin, scary thin. It cuts extremely well now, much better than it did before. And I love a hollow grind in general. Caleb, how you doing? Blade Walker, it's what it is, man. I sold it whenever the tornado came through a couple years ago, and that's what it is. I'm glad I had it because it was basically like a savings account. Mind Milton, how you doing? Because if I wouldn't have had 30 grand in knives, I'd have been in trouble. I wouldn't have had anything else to sell other than a pickup truck and some tools, which obviously I would never do. So I'm glad I had the knives to sell to get the funds for fixing up my house or fixing it back to livable condition. And it's just part of it. Yes, Thomas. It was I caught the very tail end of the Mayfield tornado. Just it came up off of the ground a mile after it, and it didn't directly hit the house, but it was extremely close, and it was close enough to tear up my house a little bit. And I have a wood burning stove in my house, so I was unable to get homeowners insurance because of a wood burning stove, and I live in a trailer in a mobile home. So Salamando, that offers that answers your question. So when I bought the place, they wouldn't let me get homeowners, so they just said whatever. So I just said whatever, wasn't no big deal because I planned on pushing this over and building a house anyway, which I still plan on doing, but the pandemic kind of ruined that. Michael Miller, I don't have the Bravo anymore. I sent that to Ken Faulkner. He's now the proud owner of that. Thomas, you live in Marion. That's pretty close. Pretty close. I live in Bullitt County. Clarence, that is not. That is the Little Temperance 3. Just did a 1 month review on this. This is a fantastic knife. Actually, everything I've ever had in K390 is a fantastic knife, and this is no exception. Very, very thick blade stock though. It's the same as the 8010, which I'm going to say is 190. 3-inch blade, but it is tall enough to be very slicing. Tom, how you doing, buddy? And I love this knife. It has been fantastic already. It is $225, which is a little steep for FRN. It's out of Seki City, so they did a good job. It does have the compression lock, but yeah, I think the price is the only problem with that knife. It's just a little too much. The Police 4, which is a way bigger knife, is only 175, 180. So I think the Police 4 is a better deal. Same steel. But if you don't want something that big, this one is quite good. The leaf jumper is awesome. From what I hear, it's a 3-inch K390 blade, lockback. K390 just by far is my favorite, period. Burkle Cerakote, how you doing? 32 people in here. That is the new record for this double top secret live. 32. Glad everybody can come hang out and not talk about a whole lot, but I'm going to do the best I can. Internet famous, I wish. Yeah, actually, I don't wish. I don't want to be internet famous. I just want my channel to support itself somehow. 4 inches of rain. Yeah, it was 70 degrees yesterday, and then we got storms last night, and now it's like 38 degrees. Crazy. Oh, it's gonna be slick out there, guys. Todd, I don't know where you live at, buddy, but be careful if you go out. I'm sure you'll be going out for work tomorrow, so I'm gonna be careful there. Dang, Ross, later, dude. Glad you stopped by. So, now there's a bunch more people in there. I will be giving this Max Ace Amber 3 away soon with the regrind on it. I'm going to do a video first on it. I've been carrying it secondary. I'm going to start carrying it primary for a few days. Ginger Fisher, how you doing? Or I have a backup for your Olights. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. Trying to. So I don't know if anybody noticed or if anybody's even interested, but the new Custom Knife Factory Evo 4.0 is live at NC Blade right now. This is the original Cleric, Heretic Cleric. Yeah, that's the original factory. I don't think it's Cerakote. I think it's hard anodized, but this is an old knife. And it shows because it's not great. It's okay, but it's not great. Clarence Davis, how you doing? I don't know if I've already said that, but Mark, the Spartan Harzy is absolutely one of my favorite. And in my opinion, it's a top 10 knife. It is excellent. This is the S45 bone standard stock version, but it's awesome. I'd like to get one in Magna Cut to, I guess, just to have it. To me, Magna Cut's okay. I have one knife in Magna Cut, and I have a few others that I've cut with and all that good stuff. But to me, MagnaCut's just the new shiny toy. It's like a raccoon with a ball of aluminum foil, man. It'll get surpassed by something else one day. It's awesome stuff, but just like M390 was a few years ago, everybody will get sick of it. But it's not bad. I'm just a tool steel guy. I prefer M4, K390, stuff like that. Yes, Blade Walker, that would be awesome. A Spartan Harzy. Dwayne Letterman, how you doing, buddy? Not as talkative on my live streams as other guys are. I'm trying to read the chat and still, I guess, talk as much as I can. So I apologize if you guys are waiting for me to say something riveting. You'll probably be waiting a while. This knife has a wild steel on it. It's called SLD Magic. Well, I say wild. It's not nothing special. It's supposed to perform about as good as CPMD2, but it is, as you can see there, maybe you can see it's a Sanmai blade. So I don't know what the jacket is, but the core of it is SLD Magic. I'm going to do some cut testing with this before I eventually give it away to you guys, just to see how good the blade steel is, because I am not sure. This is also a good one. CPM M4 on the Tenacious. Still a little expensive. $130 for a Tenacious is kind of wild. Todd on, buddy. That's horrible weather there, man. 33. I'm glad you guys came by. That's awesome. All right. Where'd it go? Well, I had a Justin Ohio. How you doing, buddy? Oh, one sec. Has anybody seen one of these things? This is an American-made Smith & Wesson fixed blade that Billy from Apex Alchemy gave me. I didn't even know they made anything in America. It's pretty wild looking. It's not exactly my style, but I thought it was cool that they made something in America. I don't think they do anymore as far as their knives go. It's a weird one. I'll end up giving this away also one day. Once I upgrade my StreamYard plan, I can do giveaways on these labs as well. Yeah, our winter's been kind of up and down. It's been really cold sometimes, and then sometimes, but mostly it hasn't been that bad. Splitting Slices, how you doing? Yeah, it's not bad. It's cool. It's looks like it's more driven towards self-defense than anything. It's not very well polished. It's not a very expensive. It's an old knife though, as far as I can tell on what I looked up on it. It's fairly old. Getting the sweet meat. Yeah. I'll be giving this one away. Mark, I'm pretty sure you're on my Patreon, so you're automatically entered to win this one. This is a 4-inch blade, ACRV2, good stuff. It is a Taiwan made Demko, but it's well done. It's not bad at all. Angelo, thank you again, buddy, for gifting another membership. Guys, I appreciate that stuff. You don't have to go crazy, but thank you very much. And whoever got that membership, congrats. Yeah. Very much appreciated. Well, the more members I get, absolutely, the more knives I can get for content and to give away. I do a lot of giveaways now, and I want to do as many as I can. Clarence Davis. The top one is the 8010 with original goat scales and a regrind. And I ordered a clip for this knife from Etsy. That was 8 weeks ago, so I don't think I'm going to get it. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think I'm not going to get that. I might try to figure out who I can contact about it on Etsy, but I don't even remember who the hell I bought it from on Etsy, but maybe Etsy will give me my money back and I'll order a different one. That's the only issue I have with this knife. I just don't like that clip. Brand new American, totally agree. And I don't care about the way it looks, even though it's ugly. But the retention is so tight, and I don't want to bend it out. Yeah, that's a good point there, Salamando. It could be. It could be on back order. You're right. Blade Walker, thank you, buddy. Yeah, I thought about that because it took me like 6 weeks to get the scales, 4 to 6 weeks. I can't remember to get the scales. So I knew I was going to be waiting on those. So that's okay. Blade Walker, remember, I'm going to get you your package out. It is in my truck console, ready to go for your member only win for the Spartan giveaway. Softened up the clip on mine, but it's a taper now. Yeah, that's why I just ordered it was an ugly stick style deep carry. It wasn't much better looking than this one, but just wanted something a little bit better. Salamando, I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember who it was, but I should be able to go back on there and look because that's the first thing I've ever ordered from Etsy ever. So I should be able to find it, hopefully. Again, I'm not very tech savvy. Let's say that. That's part of the reason that none of my videos have editing in them because first of all, I don't want to edit my videos. It just for the content we're doing, and I have no reason to do that. David Wamsley, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, tech savvy enough to do a live stream. Yep. It took me 3 hours to figure it out, which is dumb, but I figured it out. And I'm getting better at it. I build houses for a living. I don't use computers whatsoever, so you know. Splitting slices, yeah. This will be the next giveaway for just anybody. Anybody's who subscribed. So I'll post a video for a giveaway. All you have to do is just comment and you'll be entered. And then I'll draw it. And it is a killer knife and it has an excellent hollow grind. That's nice and thin, good size knife, very, very comfortable. Don't particularly care for the way the clip looks, and I don't care for this carbon fiber, but overall, it's an excellent knife. All tie M390. Betty, I'm sure there's people giving them, donating them, and there's not very many of you in here, so there's a good chance you could win one. I don't see on here where I could buy some myself, which I know is silly, but I see Metal Complex does it all the time. Yeah, 37. That is definitely the high mark for sure. I need to try to remember that number. Not that none of that matters, but I think it's cool. Especially since this is a double top secret live stream. Nobody's supposed to know about it. Blade Walker just gifted a membership. So, Betty, cross your fingers. Thank you, Blade Walker. You don't have to. Definitely, guys, don't have to do that, but I do appreciate it very much. You're awesome. Angelo, member. I have a lot of members in here, actually. Brian Kerr has been a member for a long time. Michael Miller. Do I ever carry a fixed blade? When I have one worthy of carrying, and I do carry one to the woods, every single time I step in the woods, which is usually on Sunday mornings. But it's nothing fancy. The one I carry is the Mora Bushcrafter. This is an extremely well-used knife. And for such an affordable knife, it is freaking awesome. But I would love to have Thomas. Congrats. I would love to have more fixed blades, but I just don't have many right now. But I would carry them more often for sure if I had more of them, or at least something more everyday carry friendly instead of hanging this off of my belt. What's going on, 04 Hemi? It's my music buddy. We always talk about the music I put on my shorts, which, believe it or not, I spend more time choosing music for particular knives on my shorts videos than I do preparing for a regular video, which sounds crazy. The Sea Snake is a killer knife. I can't. Sea Snake, is that by Artisan Cutlery? Josh 33025. I think I had one of those and I gave it away on here, and it was a great little knife. I think that's exactly what it is. Blade Walker, I appreciate it again. Thank you, buddy. It was very nice of you. And I'm sure, yeah, Artisan, I did have one. It was a cool knife, good size, had a really, really good grind on it. Very, very light, of course, small. That was a cool knife. I actually did a video on that. It's back a few months for sure, but it was it's definitely in my list of videos that I did. Those I got my GoPro. Next live stream will be much better picture quality, hopefully. I did not have the correct adapters to use it tonight. That was my plan, to use it tonight, but I will definitely use it next week. Did Betty get that? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read all these. Well, I hope she did. And thank you, Brian, very much for that donation, donating membership. And Betty got it. Just about all of you are members in here. And guys, that's awesome. I appreciate it very much. I know I keep saying that, but I would feel awkward if I did not thank Sea Snake, the PBK Pocket Lucky, and a couple K bars. don't know. I don't know the PBK. I need to check it out. I did see that Hinder and K Bar did a collab. Or was that Hinder? Yeah, I think it was a Hinder K Bar. I could be mistaken, but I think that's who it was. But it looked cool. It looked just like a K Bar, but in 3D. Which that's a cool knife. It's a combat knife. It's definitely not something for the woods, but I think it's still pretty cool. Angelo, thank you again. Crispy Critter, thank you for joining. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all very much. Anybody who's a member, I have this little icon next to their name on here. And it's a different icon than the ones that are in the comments on the YouTube channel. And Blade Walker donated another one. Thank you again, buddy. Hulk smash the like button. That would be awesome, guys. I appreciate that. Apparently, even the dislike button, like or dislike, does the same thing as far as getting the attention of the algorithm, which is wild. Yeah, the Police 4 is the Mike Miller. That's the one I carry literally every day, whether it's in primary carry or secondary. It's every day that I'm working, which is on most days. That's going to be in there. T Fetch. I know you're talking about Rob's Nerdy Knives, right? Yeah, the kazoo is something else. I like Rob. He's cool. The kazoo's a little much for me, but you know, everybody has their thing. Kazoos and accordions are deal breakers. Um, totally understand that. Okay, so brand new American, I have a brand account that I can't be gifted memberships. What BS? Like I'm Coca-Cola or something. I apologize for that. That does suck. Backwoods Blades. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining. 38. That's new high number. T Fetch. This used to be not a channel. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Humphrey. Hello, how are you? Gary, how you doing? Thank you guys for popping in. You thought Rob was going to choke on the kazoo. He has multiple kazoos, different ones for different occasions. Yeah, Salamando, I don't know, buddy. I look at other channels. I watched other channels for a long time before I started my own. And I only did it just to have somebody to talk to about knives because everybody in my life, from my wife to my kids to my dad to everybody in my family, except for one person who I unfortunately don't talk to, could care less about knives. Um, my family's more firearm people, so they'll talk all day about stuff like that, but they will not talk about knives and couldn't care less. Bluminati Ninja, thank you very much. He just gifted 5 memberships, so the ones that are not members in here, you guys are about to be. Thank you very much, and good to see you, Bluminati. How'd you like that shoot? What was that called? It was a Cold Steel, the SR1 Light. Todd Carr's now the member. Bluminati coming in flexing. Josh, I apologize for that too. That sucks. Oh yeah, the throat bang. I forgot he does that. The yeah, hilarious. He's a good dude though. Did you just do 5 more Illuminati? Buddy, you don't have to do that. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. He's definitely flexing the night. I appreciate that, buddy. And Blade Walker. Um, so I believe everybody that's in here is now going to be a member by default because there's so many. I think if you didn't get one, you could claim it. And I don't know how to do that. If somebody does know how to do that, let me know in the chat here. But I don't know how to do it. But thank you. And the ones that the gifted memberships that were not claimed, they'll be claimed on the next live stream, I believe, because there's more gift memberships out there than there is viewers right now. 39. That's the high number. Caleb, how you doing? Mind of Melton, did you get one? Very surprised that you didn't. There's so many out there now. Kathleen, I did check my settings, but I'm not sure which way to push it. Well, you didn't get one, so try pushing it the other way, maybe. Because there should be some out there. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that, Salamando. Yeah, thank you, Illuminati, and you're right, splitting slices. That was very, very nice of him. Okay, I didn't know that either. Well, that's cool. Well, then somebody will get them, and that's awesome. And it obviously helps the channel. Very much appreciated. So the next live I do, which will probably be Saturday, I'll do just a giveaway, a standard. I'll give away on that. For those who participate in the lives. Trying not to miss anybody here, but the more I read, the less I talk. Michael Upchurch, how you doing? You might catch one, buddy. There's a lot being donated, so hopefully you get one. But thank you for joining. Not sure what I'm going to give away on the live stream Saturday. The only reason I'm not doing it tonight is because I have to upgrade my StreamYard to a paid account instead of using the free version, or else I would give something away tonight. A lot of people receiving memberships that aren't here. I'm not sure why that does that. Kaleidoscope of Knives, hello, how are you? $85. You have 85 knives. 2 years of collecting. That is a very high number for 2 years of collecting. Wow. I don't think I've ever had that many at once. I think the highest I ever had at once was 50, which is still an insane number. It's a lot of knives, but I don't think you could ever have too many. Guys, I'm sure you can hear my dogs barking out there, just like in my videos. I do apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. If they see a shadow or whatever, they're going to bark, and there's nothing I can do about it. Mark, you've been collecting for 50 plus years. I would say that you have a abnormally large collection as well. 43 people in here. Yeah, my wife didn't used to get it, but she gets it now. Only about 20 are budget knives. Yeah, I think I only have one budget knife. I don't have a big collection or anything, but even when I didn't have many budget knives because and this might sound bougie or whatever, but they don't excite me. And that's probably kind of odd to say, but there's not many budget knives that do a lot for me. Um, I do like the Rat One. That's a great budget knife. Knight's Edge. Thank you. There's a few that are great budget knives. They don't excite me, and I know that's wild, but whatever. And this Imperium is my daughter's, so it's not even in my collection. And this is a great knife. I don't like the JG10, but otherwise it's a great knife. Nitro V, super slicey. The action is insane, but it's on skiff bearings. Believe it or not, I put skiffs on this which is wild as well. Yeah, Salamando, my wife doesn't care about knives either. She just gets the collecting part, and just like I said a minute ago, it's if you have the right knives, it's basically a savings account. You don't get all your money back out of them. It's not like that, but like the time I had to sell them all to fix my house, it was basically money in the bank. It just took me a little bit of time to sell them. Yeah, and I don't have a problem with budget knives. They just don't excite me. I've tried. I've tried to show them on the channel. I've tried to give decent reviews on them, and the only thing I can say is, yeah, it's okay. Like this one, it's okay. If it didn't have thumb studs, if it was just front flipper, I wouldn't like it at all, probably, because I just don't like front flipper only. Um, yeah, they're just not exciting. And I don't know if that's a subconscious thing that is just in my head, but it might be because if no, even if somebody told me this is a $300 knife, I don't think I'd be excited about it because it's just not, it's blah. I like stuff that's just, and you can always tell by the feel. What? That's not true. You've had $1,000 knife in your hand before, not like it. Yeah, I've had $1,000. My wife just brought up a good point. I've had $1,000 knives that I hated too, that were just blah. Which in the custom world is a lot. It happens a lot. Yeah, I need to get a hold of a leaf jumper to try it out. K390 is just completely unbeatable in my opinion. I love it. It's my favorite. Yeah, I haven't done a sales video on here in a while. I have a couple of viewers, a couple of you guys that Knight's Edge. How you doing, buddy? A couple of viewers that buy out pretty much everything I sell. So, and I don't sell many. The only time I sell them is when I have to buy more knives for content. Yeah, I have a LS1 Chevy pickup, and that's exciting to me. But my daily driver is a diesel Ram, and it's a nice truck, but it's not that exciting. But my Sunday driver definitely is. You know what? Now that you speak of that, splitting slices, you should red dye the JG10. Um, I'm going to do exactly that. Me and my daughter are going to do it since it's her knife. And I got red and blue to try to make purple for her. So I'll probably even do that on video because my daughter wants to participate. She'd like that. So we're definitely going to do. Just haven't had a chance. K390 has proven itself in time again. Yeah, honestly, K390 is. Everybody's going to get tired of me talking about it probably. Don Farmer, how you doing, buddy? Guys, Don Farmer is the owner of DNK Knives. He has his own YouTube channel. You should check it out. Great dude. He has a great website and YouTube channel. So if you guys haven't already checked out his channel, you should do yourself a favor and do that. 45, 46, we're getting there. Timbo, how you doing, buddy? Didn't even see you was in here. Hope you're having a good night, man. I tell you what, Timbo has an amazing collection. He also has a YouTube channel. I don't know if he posts a lot on it anymore, but he used to. Timbo437, go check it out on YouTube, and he's got a cool Instagram too. He's got a collection that is fantastic. Yeah, it will be a good fun project. She's 13. She likes knives just as much as my son does. Yeah, I know, purple, but it's her knife, so we'll let her have it. If that's what she wants. If that's what she wants. Yeah, the Atom's hard to beat. I also have the Neutron 2, which I let my cousin borrow it, and I'm feeling like I'm not gonna get it back from him. So that kind of sucks, but I only see him once a year. Floyd, how you doing, buddy? And I knew I shouldn't have let him borrow it, but I probably won't get it back. But it was donated to me by TRM, so I'm not out any money. But I was going to give it away. But I was trying to get him interested in knives. I said, here, take this, keep it for a couple weeks, and then you'll instantly be hooked. And he obviously was, because now he still has the knife, and I haven't heard from him. So probably won't be getting that one back. And it's just a smaller version of the Atom. It's literally exactly the same knife. Salamando, it is not exciting looking, and it's not exactly an exciting knife. But when you get it in hand and use it, it's a great knife. It's not the funnest or it has a genius way they do the scales for swapping scales. It's all titanium in this case here. The liners, everything's titanium. It's on phosphor bronze washers, and it cuts exceptionally well. So it's just a good user for sure. A little expensive, a little heavy for the EDC crowd, but it is a fantastic knife. American made, of course. I definitely will splitting slices. I'll probably do that this week now that there's some interest. What am I missing, Betty? That's not right. I can't hardly keep up with the... No, the Atom is definitely not a hard use knife. It's very thin blade, very thin geometry. It's just a good cutter. That's really all it is. I like the texture on the titanium. It's a very well made knife. A little over $300, but Knight's Edge, I had a Shaman in 15V, and it's awesome. It was great, but it didn't do anything the K390 didn't do. And honestly, the 15V to me didn't seem to be as tough. And it definitely wanted to rust really, really easy. So on paper, it does have better edge retention, but I don't think it's enough to make a big enough difference for me to care about it more than K390. But I would like to. Oh yeah, okay, now I get it, Betty. Yeah, I would like to get the Manix 2 and 15V because I like the platform. The Shaman was awesome, but um, I had put some titanium scales on it, and then I gave it to, or sent it off to a friend. Yeah, 16-hour ship in your pocket. Yeah, the K390 will rust as well, but it more, instead of rusting, it just kind of gets a really heavy, deep patina. It will rust, obviously, but the patina is more, um, to me, just obviously looks better than rust. And the 15V just didn't do I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. I had nothing against it. It's a fantastic steel. It's a tool steel, and I will definitely get more of it. Like M4, I love it. But the K390 just, I guess, it just holds my heart. Yeah, I use this, and I can't hardly find it anymore. It's Topps brand. It's HP 100 knife oil, and it works great. And my bottle's empty now, though. I need to get another one. It works good as a pivot lube and to coat the blade. I used the last bit of it to coat this blade here, my Mora, that I also like. Yeah, I saw the K890. I can't remember what brand of knife it was, but I don't know. I'll try any steel. I like to try any steel out. I call myself a steel nerd, but I'm not really, because I don't know jack about them, really, about the chemical makeup of steels or anything like that. I just like to dabble in different ones. Yeah, that you can't beat a Mora for the price. If you lose it, it's no big deal. This one was like $40, and I don't know why. It does have a little bit better handle than my standard Mora, and it's a bigger knife in general, a little more comfortable, but I don't know why this one's so much more. Blade stock is a little thicker too, and I think the Bushcraft is, I think it's either 12C or 14C. I'm not 100% sure. Blade Walker, buddy, I'll see you later, and thank you for all your donating tonight, buddy. I'll send you tracking to your package as soon as it's out. That was awesome of you, buddy. Thank you. 44 watching. Let the record show. I appreciate everybody stopping by. We've been on here for an hour and 5 minutes, so I'll probably end this stream as well. Guys, remember, I will be doing a regular giveaway for subscribers and everybody on this guy probably next week. The Patreon giveaway will be tomorrow's the last day, and then I'll give it away March 1st or soon thereafter. And then, like I said, after that, it will be all the knives that I give away behind a paywall will be only knives I pay for. Todd, I had to file the back of mine as well. It would strike a ferro rod for a long time, but I ended up rounding the edge. So I don't know if you can see it. I had to file the back to square it off back to a 90-degree angle, so it would for me as well. Knight's Edge, guys, make sure you go check out Knight's Edge. He has a YouTube channel just to see what he's putting out. I will do it as well, buddy. I didn't know that you had a YouTube channel, but I'll go check it out. And I appreciate you stopping by as well. All right, guys. Yeah, 14C is great. I could sit here and talk all night, but we'll probably call this one. I will see you guys Saturday if y'all stop by. And of course, my regular videos will drop as usual, just whenever. Guys, thanks everybody who donated, who got memberships. I very, very much appreciate it. Super awesome of you. Salamando, Thomas, Don Farmer, Brian Kerr, everybody. I can't name all of you. There's 40 of you. So, Blade Walker, you guys have a great night. Timbo, thanks for hanging out too. Angelo, Betty. All right, Floyd. All right, guys, y'all have a great night. I will see you next time. Later.